and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. If you're looking to add something new to your bucket list, Ari Danikantu may know just the place. We are headed out to a distillery in Roma that might be your next visit. Take a look.
A distillery right here in the city of downtown Roma's historic district that's used not only to preserve the building, but to also bring people from all over right here into the beautiful city of Roma. This is Ancestral Craft Spirits. Is it mezcal? Maybe it's tequila. No, it's blasphemous. Right down the street of Roma's downtown historic district sits a distillery that has some unique agave spirits in the making. Master distiller Leonardo Sanchez settled in Roma because of his family ties that date back to the 1700s. It was his way of honoring his family while also restoring a beautiful historic building.
The idea of having a distillery comes because we have a background of making mezcal from Oaxaca for more than 10 years. So we already knew we wanted a distillery here in Texas, or we're blessed to be in such an amazing place and that we can work with it, and I can tell you we have done a lot.
This building used to be known as the Manuel Guerra store, and inside you'll still find some photos of what this building once was, including its part in the 50s film Viva Zapata. Leonardo wanted to keep the historical trait of this building alive as a way to appreciate the background of this town. And so, if you choose to tour Ancestral Craft Spirits, you'll be taken down 3 paths.
We have, I say, 3 main things here. First of all is the building, the story of our family, which basically they were one of the first founders, at least in the state of Texas, in the region of Texas. And then we have this amazing spirit that we make.
And this spirit that I'm talking about has a pretty interesting name, one you definitely won't forget.
We are daring to do an agave spirit here in Texas when everything is tequila and mezcal. It's always Mexico, no? So someone in the back in the days, they told us, you are doing a blasphemy by doing this. So that's why we said, thank you very much. This is the name we want.
Ancestral Craft Spirits may have opened its doors in 2021, but the idea and the desire to give back to the city of Roma started much earlier. This is a way of saying thank you through tradition.
It has been such a wonderful experience. No, we came here and there was nothing. No, all this place that we see right now, we didn't even have a floor. No, so it's totally changed. It took us 1 year to restore all this area.
If you want to visit the distillery for yourself or try something blasphemous, you can find more information of booking a visit on their website or give Leonardo a call. The team is more than happy to welcome guests into Starr County.
That is part of like the added value to this place. No, this is historic. It takes you back in time. It's marvelous. So people just walk in and they like go into another era. It's just worth coming inside. You actually don't need to be a drinker, or just come inside, take a look, and you will fall in love with the place.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Donna is the home to many hidden gems, including Gonzalez Burgers. This isn't your regular burger joint. They are serving up mouth-watering goodness with a side of history. Our Brennan Rubalcaba takes us inside.
In the heart of Donna, Texas, where the sun shines hot and the burgers sizzle even hotter, there's one spot that's been flipping out over flavor for 75 years. Welcome to Gonzalez Burgers, or as many know, Berta's Burgers, a burger joint where the patties are thick, the buns are toasted just right, and the customers, well, they're hungry for more. What started as a humble market and restaurant decades ago has turned into a seasonal sensation, thanks to a little group of loyal visitors known as Winter Texans. They came for the sunshine, but stayed for the burgers. And once word spread, let's just say it was love at first bite. So the Gonzalez family leaned into what they did best, beefing up the burger game and building a name that's now legendary across the Rio Grande Valley.
People are happy, they love our food.
These aren't your average drive-through patties. At Gonzalez Burgers, everything starts fresh. Each day, a limited amount of meat is ground, seasoned, and prepped to perfection. Each burger at least being 3/4 of a pound.
We grind a certain amount of meat, and when we're done grinding, we're done grinding. It's back to the meat. It's got to be good quality meat. If it's not good quality meat, you're not going to get a good burger. And you need to know how to grind it the right way also. So I've been doing it for years.
And when they run out, that's it. Game over. First come, first served, literally. So if you're planning a visit, come early, bring an appetite, and maybe a lawn chair, because the line starts forming before the grill's even hot.
If you get a double meat, wow, good luck with that one. But and then with the bacon and fries or onion rings, it's a feast.
From the sizzling flat top to the towering stacks of beef, cheese, and secret seasoning, every bite tells a story. And after 75 years, it's safe to say this story is a well-done classic. But it's not just about the food, it's about family, flavor, and a whole lot of unbelievable passion passed down through generations.
The burgers really took over because of the Winter Texans. They really just focused on the burgers.
So whether you're a longtime regular or a first-time visitor, Gonzalez Burgers proves one thing. In Donna, Texas, the grill is always hot, the burgers are always bigger, and the love is always local. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba, reminding you when it comes to burgers this good, the early bird gets the beef.
Collectors one and all are welcome. Whether you're looking for a special item or you're just browsing, this shop has got a lot to go through. Joe De Leon is taking us inside, coming up on Take 5. And there's another chance for you to meet Mickey and all his friends. Disney on Ice is coming to the RGV, and Take 5 wants to help you get in for free. We're going to tell you when to call and the keyword for today later on in the show. But for now, we continue with our Heart of the Valley focus on diabetes. For those diagnosed, socks can make a big difference. A guest is joining us in studio to explain next. Take 5 continues right after this.
Tonight, the father mistakenly deported to El Salvador, the standoff between the Justice Department and the Supreme Court, plus the tariff battle, tracking the unexpected costs to families and businesses. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters.
Get ready for a musical institution. Cheap Trick is coming to town. Join us on Saturday, April 19th at the McAllen Performing Arts Center for an unforgettable night with all the hits you love. With over 4 decades of rock and roll legacy, Cheap Trick continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Don't miss your chance to see them live in an electrifying performance that will leave you wanting more. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Grab yours before they're gone. Cheap Trick, live, loud, and legendary. Be there.
My family immigrated to the United States to provide us with opportunity, and because of that, I became a first-generation college graduate. My name is Susana Silva, and I want you to have that same opportunity. Come see me personally, and let's assess what options you have for your immigration case. My team and I will help you reach your dream. Don't leave your future to chance. You've come this far, now let me help you in this final step. Call the law office of Susana Silva today.
Come in now during the Bird Ogden Auto Group's huge certified pre-owned sales event and choose from over 1,000 certified pre-owned vehicles available now at all of our dealerships across the RGV. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden's huge certified pre-owned sales event. Daligas.
only are these socks helping those struggling with diabetes, they are also a more affordable option. Here to tell us all about Bonan Mills compression socks is owner Raquel Ponce. Raquel, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit more. You've brought us a lot of different types of socks, but these are very specific. They are helping those struggling with diabetes.
Yes.
What was it that made you want to start Bonan Mills in the first place?
Well, I actually didn't start Bonan Mills. It is a family-owned business.
Okay.
This kind of just fell in my lap. It's been around 48 years.
Wow.
Yes, and so they do a lot of different products, and this is one of our lines of products that is to help people that suffer from diabetes. Now, not only does it help with people that suffer from diabetes, but it also helps, it's really a comfortable sock, so it helps everybody. And there's different types of products. There's, you know, the one for sneakers. This is a more plush.
Got it, a little thicker.
Yes. And then
you've got these over here.
The thin, what are for loafers, dressy. And then you have the same thin, dressy that's a little bit higher. Now, the good thing is that these are 80% cotton.
Okay.
And then the rest is 13% nylon and 3% ultra thin spandex.
Wow.
So what that means is that it forms to your foot or to your leg.
Got it.
So it doesn't lose the elasticity. So it doesn't roll down.
Right.
And so they have invisible seams as well. So this is very important when you're diabetic.
Right.
Because what you know, you don't want it to hurt your toenails or hurt any blisters or ulcers that you have, because with people with diabetes, they suffer from those things.
We often see that, yes, correct.
Yes, so these are very, very comfortable. They regulate your temperature. They have wicking, so you don't really sweat as much. They're just a beautiful sock. And so a lot of times people will ask me, okay, what is the difference between your sock and the competition, right?
Yes, because there's others out there, yes.
Yes, so these are, the majority are cotton. And a lot of these other brands will have polyester. And so those burn your feet.
Got it.
And so sometimes you think, oh, you know, it has copper, it has this, it has that. That's not always the case, because you need to be comfortable when you have diabetes. Now, my husband wears these all the time, every day, and he wears them to the gym. He wears them, you know, when he's walking around, and he says that they're the most comfortable, you know, socks ever. I do wear these every now and then.
And I will say they're very soft, which is great because, of course, as you mentioned, these are going to help people, those that are suffering from diabetes, but they're really for anybody. You can wear, anybody can wear them.
You can wear them.
I can wear them because I tell you, they're very, very soft. They look like they're very comfortable. And of course, as we mentioned, they're an affordable option.
Yes, they are affordable.
If people are interested, if they're watching, they want to purchase, where can they find all that?
It's bonanmills.com. And if they have any questions or want to send us a message, you can message us on there at bonanmills.com, or you can go to Instagram and we're Bonan Mills.
Perfect. Well, Raquel, thank you so much for joining us today, giving us this great information, especially right now during our Heart of the Valley Diabetes.
Thank you.
And again, you guys, if you are interested in these socks, you can visit, I'm going to say that website one more time. It is us.bonanmills.com. And over 2,000 acres of land that serve to protect migratory birds. After the break, our Brandon Nubalcaba is walking the trails of the Santa Ana Refuge, and he's bringing us along with him. Plus, tax day has come and gone, but if you're still feeling overwhelmed by some stress in your life, a special guest from South Texas Health System is joining us on this Wellness Wednesday with some tips. And happening in a little over an hour from now, it is bingo night at Camp Rio. Bring the entire family out for a few rounds of chalupa and other games, as well as get to know more about their programs, including their summer camps. It's all starting tonight at 5:30. Stick around, we'll be right back.
This is him. You need an eye exam.
Wait weeks for an appointment? Now that's criminal.
Word on the street is at Stanton Optical, you don't have to wait for an eye exam. 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day. Stanton Optical. Easy as our thing.
The future of football in the RGV. Join us for our coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game Thursday, April 17. The Vaqueros will take the field for the first time, and Channel 5 Sports will have exclusive coverage on Channel 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. It's more than just a game. It's history in the making. Don't miss the coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game, only on Channel 5. The coverage of the UTRGV Spring Game is supported by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Easter is a time when we celebrate the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He is the image of the invisible God, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. The Bible says that without the shedding of blood, there is no forgiveness of sin. Therefore, God offered His Son as a perfect sacrifice, as full payment for our sins. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, so that whosoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life. Trust in Him as full payment for your sins today.
Nobody ever plans to get arrested, but everyone should have a plan in case they do. If you or your loved ones find yourself in jail, we understand that bad things also happen to good people. If it happens to you, remember to call Aegon Thu, 422-2222.
I'm Jeff Davis. My family has lived in our Lone Star State since the late 1800s. I was born and raised here with Texas values. That's why at Davis Law Firm, we do things the Texas way. Instead of settling cheap, our experienced attorneys work hard to get you the cash settlement or verdict you deserve. Our track record of success is why we get so many referrals from current and former clients. If you're hurt in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident, call me at 444-4444. Want more? Call the 4s.
At Stanton, get a stash of contacts for year-round freshness. With 1 year of AccuView Oasis for $149, plus a free contact lens eye exam. Lowest price of the year. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Welcome back. Managing stress and our mental health can sometimes seem unmanageable. Here to tell us a little bit more about how we can begin to regulate it ourselves is South Texas Health System's Bob Cooper. Bob, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
So we were just talking and we were saying, you know, we just got done with our taxes. I know I was pretty stressed, so I can only imagine people out there were as well. And so it's still so important that we're making sure to check in with ourselves and make sure our mental health is doing well.
Right, and I think some of the times we fall into traps where we worry about things that we really don't have any power over. And so we have to pay attention to what is really stressing us out and what can we do about it.
Right. So of course there are some things that we do not have any control over, and sometimes that can seem a little overwhelming too. What are some signs that maybe we should look for that we need to pay attention to as far as if we're becoming too stressed or too overwhelmed?
We really start to have problems or recognize problems when things are affecting us first physically. We can't sleep nearly as well. We're either eating way too much or we lose our appetite. Things like that are kind of obvious signs. But sometimes when we feel like we're getting a little bit more forgetful or we're not completing the regular tasks, whether they're at work or home, that we normally take care of.
Right, and it's so you mentioned work and home. Obviously, those both places can cause stress for us. So what are some things that we can do and our Take 5 viewers can do today, maybe at work or at home, to kind of help regulate that?
And so you hit on the key word, it's today.
It's today.
And so for a lot of people, they will stress about something that's coming up in their life. For kids, like a test at school, a licensure exam causes a lot of problems for people.
Yes.
And they're really stressed over it. They really worry about it. They drive themselves crazy. And then once the event is over, honestly, they feel like, oh my God, I wasted so much of that energy with all that anxiety.
Right.
And you just feel a little sheepish about that. And so what we have to do is we have to pay attention to, like we said before, the things that we have control over and how much we're letting them bother us.
Right.
And so one of the things that we have to focus on is what we have to do today.
Okay.
A good buzzword from Alcoholics Anonymous, first things first. We need to take care of today's business today, and we'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. And so sometimes we just kind of let things accumulate because we worry about next week and next month, and we overlook the things that we could have taken care of today.
Right. And, you know, I mentioned in the beginning, sometimes really all of this can just seem unmanageable. It seems like there is no solution. People are really stuck. So before somebody gets to a bad place, do you have any advice for someone out there who maybe feels that sort of stress and just thinks this is way too much?
You have to find a trusted person, whether that person is a friend, a family member, pastor, or a mental health professional. You have to find somebody that you can talk to. But you can't just talk to anybody, because sometimes if you talk to family, they're too close to you and they're going to tell you everything's going to be okay. And to be honest, sometimes it's not. And then the same thing is true of your friends. You have to find somebody who A, is willing to listen to you.
Okay.
B, has the time to listen to you right now. If I'm taking care of my kids and getting them off for school, it's not a good time to talk about your problems. We have to have the time. And then a C, somebody that's not going to be judgmental about what you may be going through. Somebody who's willing to be empathetic and hear you and then offer feedback. Because one of the biggest stressors for us when we do seek help is that we don't feel like we've been heard.
Right, so important. Well, Bob, I gotta say, I feel better already just talking to you. So thank you so much for joining us today with these helpful tips.
Thank you for having me.
And again, if you or someone that you know is struggling with stress and mental health, you can always contact your doctor to give you a referral. You can also call STHS Behavioral at 956-388-1300. And some nice weather we have had so far on this Wednesday. Let's check in with our team of meteorologists to see what we can expect for tonight and the rest of the week on our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, the short sleeve shirts will still be needed, at least for the next couple of days. We are talking temperatures in the 80s, and then into the next couple of days, staying in the upper 80s, staying possibly in the low 90s under partly cloudy skies. Our rain chances will stay at less than 10% until this weekend, and we're talking a south and southeasterly wind. Could get up to 25 miles per hour at times, so breezy conditions will be continuing. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
If you're looking for a way to get moving, breathe some fresh air, and maybe spot a few butterflies and dragonflies along the way, we've got just the place. Brandon Duvalcava is taking us to the Santa Ana Wildlife Refuge, where nature meets fitness and fun.
Hey everyone, we are here at Santa Ana Wildlife Park, where we're about to go for a little stroll and kind of see what it's like to be hiking out here. It is a little hot, but you know what? It's a great way to come out and have some fun hiking, getting out into the air, having some fun, and all that while doing some great exercise. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so we've got our map. We are going to be following the path, and as you can see, it's already off to a beautiful start. And you can see we are about to go into the wildlife. I'm so excited. Alrighty guys, we made it to the top of the towers. And as you can see, it's such a view up here. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to be a monkey, I mean, you get to experience it from up here. I've never been one to be afraid of heights, but I don't know, I've never crossed a bridge like this before, so we're gonna see how it is. Whew. Okay, it's not that bad. It's pretty stable. It's such a beautiful view. There's another tower over there that we'll get to. Wow, quite the view, huh? We've only covered half of this place. This is amazing. I don't think I've seen this much green in the valley in a very long time. And it's very awesome to know that there's so much wildlife out there that's being protected. Alrighty guys, well, we walked a lot of the trail. It's beautiful, it's non-stop, it's never ending. I have to turn back because I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Make sure you guys bring up whenever you guys come out here. Plenty of water to stay hydrated. And remember, it's a great way to get some exercise in and enjoy some fresh air. So make sure to come out to Santa Ana Refuge Park for Take 5. I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. See you guys later.
Still ahead on Take 5, Noche de Gala 2025 is just around the corner. It's a night to honor our Valley leaders. A special guest is joining us in studio to tell us all about it next. And don't worry, you haven't missed your chance to win some Disney tickets on ice. Today is your last day to score some right here on Take 5. Be ready to dial those phones when we reveal the word of the day just ahead. Stay with us.
We could tell you what it's capable of. Or you could find out for yourself. How we get there matters.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with Patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato Valley-wide.
Attention RGV, big news. As of January 1st, Texas no longer requires a state inspection to renew your personal vehicle. That's right, just bring your ID and auto insurance and you're ready to renew. At Bridgepoint Insurance, you can purchase auto insurance and renew your registration all at once. We offer DMV services such as registration renewals, title transfers, permits, and more. And don't forget to take advantage of our drive-through service. Visit Bridgepoint Insurance in McAllen, Mission, or Donna. Bridgepoint Insurance, we got you covered.
Time to fish and make a wish come true.
Time to fish for the Make-A-Wish. I hope you hear my rhymes when I'm saying this. I hope you feel this beat in your feet. Let it move ya, land or sea, bringing fun straight to ya. I gotta dance, ankle left foot, right foot, then lean back. Let it reel like the line hooked. One wish, now the fish getting fried cooked. Watch this, Blake, tell him what the
It's time to fish, make a wish.
It's time that you got serious about your lawn. Skag is the brand the pros choose. When it comes to your home, you deserve the best, and you can't settle for anything less. From big lawns to small ones, designed and assembled by a team of hard-working Americans, there's a Skag that's just right for you. It's time to make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood.
Visit South K Outdoor Power Equipment and Sales in Harlingen. Skag, simply the best.
We could tell you what it's capable of. Or you could find out for yourself. How we get there matters.
An evening honoring Valley leaders and celebrating excellence. Noche de Gala is here, and Armando Villarreal is with us here in studio to tell us all about it. Armando, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
We love talking about the RGV Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Of course, here on Take 5, we're very pro-Valley, so we love celebrating Valley businesses, and that's exactly what this event is about. What can you tell us?
So it's Noche de Gala. It's our flagship event for the Valley in terms of the RGV Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We do it every year. This is the 26th one happening. Wow. It's a night where we celebrate entrepreneurship, service, leadership from people all over the Valley. We are a regional chamber, and our events, our members, our partners, they all reflect that regional flavor. So we're highlighting people from Harlingen, from Brownsville, from McAllen, from San Juan. So it's really a taste of everything the Valley has to offer in terms of business.
Right, and it's an exciting event because it's put on for the Valley by people from the Valley. So just really good vibes out there. People can have a lot of fun. And not only can you attend, but just in case you really want to support our Valley businesses, you guys are looking for sponsorships. How does that work?
There's different ways of getting involved. You can either buy a table or buy a ticket, but you can also donate auction items. You can also be a sponsor of the event. and we're happy to work with you, put your brand out there in terms of how we, relate to the whole event.
Right, and just in case someone is not aware, so those silent auction events, people can give something from their business, and then it's a really fun thing because some winners are picked throughout the night, right?
That's correct. Businesses can, sometimes they donate either a product or service. We have a company that is donating Cowboy Dallas tickets.
Oh, nice.
So that's happening. But we have all kinds of businesses offering all kinds of things for the auction.
Okay, so I hope everybody heard that. It's Dallas Cowboy tickets. That's exactly why you want to go. So if people want to attend, where can they find all that information?
So you can find the information in our website, rgbhcc.org, or you can call us at 956-928-0060.
Perfect. Well, Armando, it sounds like it's going to be a very fun night. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us all about it.
Thanks so much for inviting me.
And again, you guys know Noche de Gala 2025 is on Thursday, May 15th. The doors are going to be open at 6 p.m. and it'll be at the Corinthians Event Center in Mission. For more information, as Armando mentioned, you can give them a call at 956-928-0060. You can also send them an email to chamber@rgvhcc.com.
Coming up for this week's Made in the 956 Extra, we've got a story of sounds at the San Juan Basilica, but you guys will just have to wait and see. Coming up next.
It's a Jeep celebration event at Burns Motors.
Get a new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk for $40,988. That's right, $40,988.
Bigger, better Burns, Mission to McAllen.
It's always tractor season at Rockin' Loose Sales, and we know when it comes to your land, you take pride in your work.
Come check out our new line of MT2 to MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loader with skid steer compatible bucket, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission with a 6-year warranty. Excel in your field with LS tractors. More tractor, less money.
Best prices in the valley at Rockin' Loose Sales, and let us save you a bucket full of money.
Dare to compare before you buy.
At Cornerstone Regional Hospital, we understand that everybody is different. Some get injured while others wear down. Cornerstone Regional Hospital's Orthopedic Center of Excellence is here to focus on your unique condition and get you back to your active, pain-free life. Our highly specialized orthopedic surgeons perform more total joint surgeries here than anywhere else in South Texas. With the latest innovative technology and maintaining the highest quality of care, Cornerstone Regional Hospital, where patients come first.
Hi, I'm Dr. Raul Peña, and I'm very excited to bring the latest technology in cataract surgery to the Valley. It's called the Light Adjustable Lens. It's the same life-changing cataract surgery with an added benefit. The technology allows us to customize and change the shape of the lens even after surgery in the comfort of our office. Call 661-UC so you can have your best vision. The future of cataract surgery is here at the Peña Eye Institute.
Come in now to Bert Ogden Subaru in Edinburgh and get a low 3.9% APR financing on a new 2025 Outback. Plus, get complimentary maintenance included or make no payments for 90 days.
We shop the competition so you don't have to. Bert Ogden Subaru in Edinburgh.
Hi, I'm Dale Johnson here with some big news for all of your roofing and waterproofing needs. DLJ Commercial Roofing is now a part of Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. You have trusted our roofing service for years, and we're excited to announce that we are now a part of this renowned company. With Chamberlain's 125 years of experience, we offer expanded services and valued warranties. Everything from cutting-edge roof installations to advanced waterproofing solutions. Visit us at ChamberlainLTD.com to explore how we can protect your asset.
Now it's that time of the week where we learn something extra, and with me is morning news anchor Javier Guerra to share this week's Made in the 956 Extra. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I love to be here.
We love to have you here. Now I know this story has to do with the Basilica in San Juan. Share a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so this is something that we've already touched on, but we thought it would be really special to touch on this again because it is Holy Week, right? And so a lot of people are celebrating this week. And so we want to talk about the mariachi and the sounds that make up the San Juan Basilica. So the mariachi of the San Juan Basilica is very special, and it's just amazing to hear all those sounds and just to go to Sunday service and hear them just practice and kind of do their thing, and they do it in both English and Spanish.
Wow, so it really is a passion project, being able to put this music together, to be able to worship in a time that, like you said, it's a holy week, so being able to appreciate that is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really important, and I know a lot of people come from all parts of the country, right, and of the state, even from Mexico to the San Juan Basilica, and so we know that mariachi is really important here in our culture, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And so that's why back in the 80s, when they first developed the mariachi, they went ahead and put this task to the instructor, and they said, hey, go ahead and make this mariachi, and let's go ahead and try it out. And so of course they did this, and it just has been such a hit. People love to come from all over and just sit down. And as the priest said when we were talking to him, he said, you know, a lot of people, although it's great that they come and they worship and they just hear the word of the Lord, right? They come and they also just want to hear the mariachi. So it's really nice to see that too.
Yeah, and being able to have that music, it's just a different feeling when you're in the church, when you hear that music. It's so beautiful, and I'm sure there's a lot of hard work that goes into this mariachi.
Yeah, definitely. They do practice. These are mariachis from across the RGV, right? They even have some members from the Reynosa area that come over here during the weekends, and so they do practice before on Saturdays, before they hit the stage, as they say, right? So they do get that practice in before they do their Saturday services, and like I said earlier, they do their services in English and in Spanish. So if you haven't heard English mariachi, you should really go and do that.
I've never heard English mariachi. I'm gonna have to go and take a listen. That's so interesting, very unique.
Yes, it's really nice.
Wow, okay, so what is this week's Made in the 956 Extra?
So of course this extra is something that you've already heard, right? But the extra is definitely about them developing more mariachis across the Diocese of Brownsville, right? And across the state. I know that the instructor has helped people in San Antonio, and they're also doing one at Holy Spirit in McAllen, the Catholic Church there. So they are trying to expand their mariachis across the region and across churches in the region.
Wow, that is beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing a little bit more. And if people want to get some more information on this story, where can they go?
You can go to krgv.com, bring down that bar, and then you just put Made in the 956, and then you'll have all the information that you need.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Javier, for sharing a little bit extra with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And happening tomorrow, the UTRGV Vaqueros football team will take the field for their first ever spring game. The Vaqueros will be led by former Sherryland Pioneer standout quarterback Eddie Lee Marburger. Most recently, the Mission native played 3 seasons as a backup quarterback for the UTSA Roadrunners before entering the transfer portal to play for UTRGV. The Vaqueros' inaugural football season begins with their first home game on August 30th versus Sul Ross State. Again, their first spring game is tomorrow at Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School at 6 p.m. We will have special reports from Brownsville tomorrow right here on Take 5 starting at 4 o'clock. And still coming up in the show, figures, comics, Hot Wheels, and more. We're heading to Harlingen to check out a great collector store on Jackson Avenue. But next, we're only a few days away from Earth Day, and if you're looking for a way to celebrate in your own garden, this next business has some glam accessories to help. We are speaking to Vintage Garden Glam after the break. And here's a chance to take 5 for yourself and your family. It is happening tomorrow in Palmview, their annual Easter egg hunt. The fun starts at 5:30 at Palmview Municipal Park. Children 12 and under are welcome. You can bring your own basket or make your own. There will even be a chance to take a photo with the Easter Bunny. We'll be right back.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 to Zelle.
Smooth. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
This Thursday through Saturday only, it's the 3-day sale at Furniture Row. And that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings stack up. You'll find great deals store-wide, like the Bond panel bed, only $6.99. The 5-piece Vail dining set for only $8.99. And check out the new Vel sofa for just $4.49. Get 30% off Doctor's Choice Elite mattress sets or get 60 months no-interest financing. But hurry, the 3-day sale at Furniture Row ends Saturday the 19th.
Here at the Deep End, we're dedicated to providing a fun, family, and physical experience. And we're more than just an amazing bar that serves your favorite beers and cocktails.
Sunday to Thursday, all day, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 5. If you buy 2 meals and 2 drinks, you get free pool or free golf.
We have new drink specials every day, along with happy hour where you can enjoy $3 16-ounce draft beers or cocktails. Visit the Deep End today, where the beers are cold, food is hot, and the games are fun.
When health concerns arise, you need swift and high-quality care right in your neighborhood. At Mid-Valley Urgent Care, our dedicated team is revolutionizing quick, affordable, quality healthcare services in the Rio Grande Valley. Whether it's minor injuries, illnesses, or urgent medical needs, we're here for you. Mid-Valley Urgent Care, bringing quality healthcare close to home. A member of Prime Healthcare.
At Donna ISD's new AM Ochoa Primary Science and Sports Academy, we believe discovery sparks greatness. It's a place where young minds explore and future athletes soar. Register today.
With Fargo, your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, you can pick up the tab even when you forget your wallet. I got this.
Fargo, send Kaz $145 with Zelle.
Smooth. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're working on at this hour. McAllen police are looking for these 3. They're accused of forging checks at several local banks. Police believe they could be working together. They also think
their activity may expand to other cities surrounding the area.
Here's another look. If you know anything, call McAllen Crime Stoppers. Wesco police are trying to find whoever graffitied their building. We blurred the image because it contains profanity. No arrests, but an investigation is underway.
Relatively warm, relatively humid across the valley this evening as temperatures fall from the 80s into the 70s by 9 o'clock. And by morning, we're close to 70 degrees. A very mild night across the region. Bit of a breeze as well tonight and again tomorrow and Friday. We'll zoom in on that forecast and have an update for you coming up at 5 and 6. Christine?
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
The future of football in the RGV. Join us for our coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game Thursday, April 17. The Vaqueros will take the field for the first time, and Channel 5 Sports will have exclusive coverage on Channel 5 News at 5, 6, and 10. It's more than just a game. It's history in the making. Don't miss the coverage of the inaugural UTRGV Spring Football Game, only on Channel 5. The coverage of the UTRGV Spring Game is supported by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
Facing a DWI charge in the Rio Grande Valley? Call Rene A. Flores.
Hi, I'm Charlie Garcia.
And I'm Rico Garcia.
And we are USA Concrete Coatings.
If you're ready to upgrade your business, restaurant, garage, man cave, or porch, then you're ready for USA Concrete Coatings.
We'll have your floors looking flawless with our exclusive USA Concrete Coatings products. We'll ensure that your concrete coating is strong and durable. It's antimicrobial and comes with a lifetime warranty.
USA Concrete Coatings, from concrete to custom in just one day.
Get ready for a musical institution. Cheap Trick is coming to town. Join us on Saturday, April 19th at the McAllen Performing Arts Center for an unforgettable night with all the hits you love. decades of rock and roll legacy, Cheap Trick continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Don't miss your chance to see them live in an electrifying performance that will leave you wanting more. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Grab yours before they're gone. Cheap Trick, live, loud, and legendary. Be there.
Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Toyota.
This Next Valley business is helping you learn how to spread magic one sun catcher at a time. Joining me from Vintage Garden Glam is Regina Navarrete. Regina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, thank you. It's such an honor to be here.
You have brought so much color, so much sparkle into our studio. So let's talk a little bit more about Vintage Garden Glam. Where did this idea come from for you?
Well, actually, Vintage Garden Glam started, I spent a lot of time in my garden during COVID, so I learned how to propagate plants and stuff like that. So it's called Vintage Garden Glam because originally I wanted to just sell plants, but then I wanted to make them look prettier, you know.
Add a little sparkle.
Sparkle, yes.
Right.
So spending so much time in the sun is really good for you. Like, it has a lot of benefits, you know, like the oxytocin and just like the chemicals that get released and grounding. I was like barefoot a lot, and also, so anyways, so I came upon, you know, acrylic crystals and stuff like that. And then I just fell in love with the sparkle of it. And I started upcycling different things, different items. Like, for example, like a bird cage I found at a thrift shop or at a yard sale. Yeah, it was gray and tarnished and stuff, but I just sanded it and spray painted it and beaded it with glass beads and suspended some crystals, and this is the kind of stuff that I teach at my workshop.
There you go, exactly. So you are helping people spread a little more sparkle in the world. Why not? And you're doing that by hosting these classes where people can come and make sun catchers of their own. So tell me how they work.
Okay, well, I mean, you're free to come and not bring anything, you know, if you don't know what to bring. But I encourage you guys to bring, and I know every girl has that one earring that they're just waiting to find the other one for.
Right, exactly, yes.
Or like you have costume jewelry and a rhinestone fell off and now it's unusable. Like, no, it's not unusable. Everything has potential and everyone has potential. It's kind of like like a reflection of my own journey, you know, from self-doubt to self-love, because everybody has light in them, and, you know, light is love. It's the embodiment of love, you know, in every religion. Light is good and darkness is bad. So I'm just trying to spread sunlight, love, oxytocin. Everyone's stuck inside with their blackout curtains and their blue screens and their negative algorithms. And I'm just trying to spread some positivity, some joy, some oxytocin, some sunlight. We're all stardust.
Yeah,
you know?
no, of course. And as Regina was mentioning, if you have any jewelry at home or anything that you haven't used before, for example, you were telling me you repurposed this little brooch right here.
Like this is a little brooch.
So
and this
cute.
is actually a candle holder.
Wow, there you go. And now look at it.
And there's a battery operated candle in there, so there's no fire hazard. And also, you know, you could put like a plant in there as well, or like if you're like propagating them, just put like a little thing of water with there and the plant, you know, start propagating anything, you know.
The options are endless.
Everything has potential, and so does everyone.
Well, there you go. So just in case you're watching and you want to try to create one of these on your own, Regina, where can they find you?
Okay, well, I'm hosting monthly workshops at Creative Grounds Cafe in McAllen, and also I have pieces available there for sale and at Tropicasa on Main Street in McAllen as well.
Perfect. Well, I gotta say, I feel much better already with all this color. Regina, thank you so much for joining us and telling us more about Vintage Garden Glam.
Yes, go with love and light.
And you guys, if you are looking to purchase a sun catcher for yourself, or if you want to join Regina to make your own, you can search up Vintage Garden Glam on Instagram. And it is your one-stop shop for everything Funko Pop. When we come back from the break, we're getting a better look inside Pop Shop Bros in Harlingen.
Moncur Lyon Jenkins, a powerful Texas law firm that stands strong for you.
We don't back down, and we won't settle for less than you deserve.
The Strong Arm team has won hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. Moncur Lyon Jenkins, 800-285-HURT.
style, or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,300 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Untreated diabetes can lead to serious long-term health complications like heart disease and stroke.
Maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, and a balanced diet can help prevent type 2 diabetes.
Channel 5 News and South Texas Health Systems are teaming up to offer free glucose screenings in April. For more information, you can visit our website at krgv.com.
Getting tested now
can help you take control of your health.
Heart of the Valley Diabetes is supported by South Texas Health System.
In South Texas, our economy is driven by business. Big business, small business, you name it. And each day when these companies need business advice, many trust the firm that is ranked in the top 1% of the nation. BML CPAs and Advisors. At BML, our experience sets us apart. We stay abreast of the most current challenges and issues that are important to your business so that we can help you reach your goals. Trust the businesses that trust BML CPAs and Advisors. Global in reach, local in touch.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home.
Very lovable, loves cuddles.
Then on Take 5, join us for our Love Your Pets segment. A local veterinarian joins us in studio with advice to keep your pets happy and healthy.
If you're trying to give your dog a pill, you can put it in a little piece of this.
Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden Subaru.
Monclar Lyon Jenkins, a powerful Texas law firm that stands strong for you. Wrongful deaths, car wrecks, traumatic brain injuries, big truck accidents, and more.
Call the law firm you can trust and get the justice you deserve.
800-285-HURT.
Welcome back. What began as the dream of one man has become a business that is the pop of the community. Joe De Leon has the story of this father and son's collector store in Harlingen. Take a look.
Well, if you're looking for pop figures that are very unique, you don't have to look that far. In fact, you can look at Pop Shop Bros here in the city of Harlingen. Let's go check it out.
I have Funko Pop that nobody else has yet.
Eloy is the owner of Pop Shop Bros, a collectible shop with tons of memorabilia. But the most prominent is his Funko Pop figures. He didn't always collect them, though. Before creating the Pop Shop, he served 15 years in the United States military.
Crazy thing that I was stationed for 2 years in Japan, and I had literally been able to stockpile all this stuff that now it's very hard to find, and I just never did because I never liked it.
And Pop Shop suits him, as he is a father of 6 children. But even after being stationed in the country where a lot of the well-known animes originated, he still did not find any interest in the figurines. In fact, he never really liked the anime shows that are well-known today.
I never gave it a chance, and I started doing One Piece, and that just completely got me hooked.
His children have always taken an interest in the Pop figures. In fact, they were the ones that suggested to open a place to sell them. And one day, one of his sons decided to gift him a Pop Funko. And that's when the idea popped into his head. And he opened up a shop with his children by his side.
It's made us closer because now we do a lot of this stuff together. Also, since the smaller ones participate in the shop, you know, you're always trying to teach your kids, you know, to work and stuff, and this is the best way to do it, you know.
And Pop figures are not the only thing unique about this place. The name Pop Shop Bros was inspired by his family, all the brothers coming together to do something they loved.
I mean, they were the ones to name it Pop Shop Bros. The original idea was that they were gonna run the shop, but kids grow, they're adults now, they're doing their own lives, and I got stuck with a bunch of this merchandise, so I decided to go with it.
Eloy is a certified Funko Pop seller, but he also has some Pop figures you will not find anywhere else, like some with autographs from the voice actors of famous animes or even cartoons. The journey for Eloy to collect and get autographs has no limits. In fact, he travels frequently to get his figures signed.
We'll go, we'll travel, we'll do whatever it needs to take to have some of these Pops. We go at least 2 to 3 times to Mexico City, because Mexico City is like the place to go to get all these stuff, especially Japanese voice actors.
Aside from the over 2,000 pop figures Eloy has for sale, he also has tons of collectible trading cards, as well as comic books, making it your one-stop pop shop. So if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind pop figure, check out Pop Shop Bros in the Harlingen Bazaar. For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
Disney on Ice is coming to Hidalgo. You can come and watch your favorite Disney characters as they perform their Disney magic at the Paint Arena next week. But if you're watching us now, we've got your chance to win yourself some free tickets. Get ready. The first person to call and give us today's keyword wins. And today's word is dance. Call the number that you see on your screen. That is 956-973-5002. Say the word dance when you're asked for the word of the day. Good luck to everyone. And if you don't win today, you are still in luck. We're going to be giving out more tickets next week on our Instagram page. So make sure you're following us at Take 5 and have your notifications on. And if you want an extra opportunity to win tickets for Disney on Ice, our sister station Noticias RGV will be giving away tickets. All you have to do is watch their 5 p.m. newscast on Channel 5.2 or Cable 1240. Make sure you listen closely for the word of the day. A reminder, today is the last day to participate, so best of luck to everyone. And happening across the valley, the Lark Branch Library hosts Bunny Hop Extravaganza tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. This fun-filled event is for the whole family, featuring crafts, activities, and prizes. All activities are while supplies last. And color, drink coffee, and play games tomorrow morning at the Spear Memorial Library from 10 to 11 a.m. You can start your day by relaxing and connecting with the community and a welcoming and friendly space. And that is all for us today here on Take 5. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for some more local fun. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Too often, families are